So, I saw this post saying, my baby daddy kept accusing me of cheating. So last night, I went to the room and chilled with my ex. So he accused you of something you just decided to do anyway. We laid up and then he dropped me off back at home. We in the car again before I got out, and he made me throw the thing away in the house. I lay beside my baby daddy after that, and he held me all night, not knowing I just got tossed like a turkey. Not gobble gobble. That'll teach him to stop accusing a loyal woman. Talking about I don't feel bad, I do it all the time. Where's the loyalty? Talking about accusing a loyal woman. That sounded like sarcasm. You were obviously sarcastic to yourself. That's a dangerous game to play. Dangerous. Then you saying that you laid right back up with him after Thanksgiving came early? Oh.
Now, why would you even post it? That don't make no sense. Like, why would you even prove a point? You're making yourself look bad, okay? You're going to lose your baby daddy. Your ex probably going to be like, you're a clown-ass female. That too, you're going to lose that dude. And you can just be out there probably paying child support. That's probably what you should be doing at this point because you're just a clown. A loyal woman, sure. Yeah, you could have just fought off those allegations and would have been straight. But then you're just going to go ahead and incriminate yourself on the internet. Make it make sense. Bro, I knew there's a reason why. Bro, those nachos ain't been the same then, man. The Taco Bell just been trash lately. It's probably because of this, dog. Taco Bell probably been trash. This is probably the Taco Bell on Claiborne too, bro, out of New Orleans. And if you watching and you from New Orleans, you probably know which one I'm talking about.
The main reason I cannot be with anybody right now is because I will start to get bored and start plotting my escape. Like, I will literally wake up one day and be like, yeah, I'm kind of over this. And start trying to make my way out. It's quite sick, actually.
Women gotta be lying about period pain. I haven't seen a stud complain yet. They gotta stay in character. I haven't seen a blue ball yet. They hold it in like a fart, I hear. Studs are too angry to have pain. They're delusional. They be moaning when they're stressed. W rage bait.
And y'all really be sleeping on the studs, man, bro. Like, the studs are some of the toughest individuals in this world, man. They really be getting slept on, man. Somebody really needs to do a study on Drewski and see why he feels like studs are really just not loved as much, man. They're a small group of people. I don't understand. I don't know, but you never hear stud talk about their stuff. You're right. They gotta stay in character. Dog, that's crazy.
How long after you break up with your ex do you start dating and being intimate with somebody? Please let me know. Meet me in the comments. I'm trying to see something real quick.
You want to suck?
Yeah.
Right now?
Not in front of everyone. That's gross.
Well, obviously in my car.
Exactly, yeah.
Let's go. We'll turn off the cameras.
Okay, let's go.
No, I was just testing it. I'm out to business first.
Good.
Alright, I'm chasing a bag. I don't give a hoes like you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go get in there and do some content.
You're gonna talk about thank you, I appreciate you, man. Get your stupid blonde head, bro. You got air in your head. That's what it looks like. You almost hawked yourself out of on the whole internet just now. I'm surprised the internet ain't chasing you down right now, to be honest. Why would you tell this man thank you for calling you a hoe? Shit just makes no sense, bro. But brother, good for you standing on business on live.
She said a man should be financially stable before proposing. You know what I be thinking about? What happened to for better or worse? Like, if you plan on being with me forever, why do I need to have everything today? I don't trust you. You sound like you need something to take right away. No thank you. And the divorce rate is 80%. That's what I'm thinking about. I'm not thinking about no fucking virgin. But that's why I said every man is different. Some of these niggas be asking about body count like they gonna get the real answer anyways. You ain't gonna ever know that. Of course, nobody wants somebody who would just sleep with anybody and out here with everybody, but you get the point. It's more important in this situation to focus on the fact that she needs to be somebody who appreciates you being financially stable and proposing to her. Is she gonna be faithful when you do that? Is she gonna be loyal and consistent when you do that? That's a bigger concern than her being a virgin. Because guess what's gonna happen even if she is a virgin after you sleep with her? She ain't a virgin no more. Are you gonna need another virgin? I'm just saying that shit that you responded with don't hold no real weight when it comes to the leverage that you could have. Subscribe to my YouTube, Planet Reality.
Yeah, I'ma definitely keep
You
it.
stay out here now? What part of California you was in?
Anaheim.
I love Anaheim. I like Oceanside, California though too.
Yeah, I've been out there. It's
That's one of
nice.
my favorites.
It's nice.
All right, you take care, sister.
You
Have a
too.
good
God
one.
bless you.
All right, God bless you.
Oh, brother was talking about buying your car out from you, bro. That's an insane go-to move because you know he wasn't gonna buy the car. Bro was just trying to flex on buying a car to open up a conversation. I don't know if that's player or not. Y'all go to the comments and let me know. Is that smooth or not, or it just don't make no sense? Like
On that Miller household, goddamn. What's going on in that Miller household?
Bro, I would be highly concerned about the next move, brother. You probably about to get your back broke by Big Bertha, boy. Big Bertha about to just slam you through the man. Oh damn, dude. I mean, I can see some other stuff happening. She might make some dreams come true for a lot of men too, bro. Just putting it out there.
What does this mean when my iPad keep doing this?
I ain't gonna lie, that mean clean a room. That's what the iPad mean. Cause I don't know how bad you is. Yeah, you got the fatty and all that, the doonies and all that, but why the fuck is there a fucking big ass garbage bag on your door? Bad looking crazy. How we gonna get freak Nikki? Look at the floor. You just hopped over shit. Baddie and all. This is how a lot of these girls be living. You feel what I'm saying? You feel me? She bad and all. She gonna tell you, oh, excuse my room. Ain't it? Talking about her iPad. You need to worry about putting the mop in the broom.
Man, this is dirty. Like, bro, to be honest, I don't think you should be considered a baddie if you just dirty at home. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that's real. You can throw away your baddie status because you live in a dirty lifestyle. Your hygiene, your room, your stuff not clean, and you just putting it out there. Like, man, you got to do a little bit more. Yeah, the bag on the door was hilarious, bro. You trying to draw attention to something else. You purposely set up a camera in that dirty ass room and still continue to film a clip from it. That don't make no sense to me, y'all. That don't make no sense to me.
Me and my ex broke up because he refused to go to therapy, and I just ran into him at the pet store, and he had a new girlfriend, and he seems to be doing well. It kind of tripped me out a little bit because he asked me to go for coffee, and I'm like, you have a whole new girlfriend. If we go out for coffee, it's gonna end in destruction. But for some reason, I ended up saying yes. So we went out for coffee, and it didn't end how I thought it would end. I thought that I was gonna be the mature one, the one with like the self-respect and everything. No, bitch. We started talking, and he sounds so mature, and like he sounds like he's really changed, and he was talking to me about his girl, how much he loves his girl, and basically telling me all the shit that he couldn't do for me that he was doing for her. Communication skills were up there, the respect was up there, so much so that I got close to him in attempts to like him to kiss me, and he didn't, bitch. Like, he didn't even try to. We literally went for coffee, had a conversation. He righted his wrongs. He apologized for some shit. I apologized for some shit, and then we went on with our days.
Well, ma'am, you said he didn't try to kiss you. What was he supposed to? He's not with you anymore. He's matured now. Really think that you was the problem the whole time. But it's good, dog. Sometimes you just need closure from the right closure from a relationship. Trust me, man. That's what help you out tremendously, guys. If you ever have a chance to get closure from a past relationship, the mature way, definitely try that route, man. For some reason, it just always puts a solid closed door and leaves nothing in the balance or anything like that. Trust.
Highest divorce rates, 2 women. Lowest divorce rates, 2 men. Highest rates of domestic violence, 2 women. Lowest rates of domestic violence, 2 men. 75 to 80% of divorces filed by women. Top reasons: boredom, unhappiness, no longer compatible. Highest rates for maltreatment of children, by women. Women consume social media at a far higher rate than men. Women are also 3 times more likely to deal with mental health issues than men. When you share these statistics, you are automatically labeled a misogynist pick-me who hates women, but fortunately, I care more about truth than being accepted by the sisterhood. I'm also not a girl's girl, I'm a woman's woman, which means taking radical responsibility and accountability for my own gender. And the truth is, we have a lot of work to do. But what has happened instead is not only my generation, but the generations of women before us just constantly blame and deflect everything on men. You'll hear them say, well, if the men were good, if the men were better, if the men were more masculine, then we would be better women. And that's an extremely entitled take to say that your virtue only relies on men in society. With that attitude, you will actually never attract the men that you claim to want in society. If you are living a debaucherous lifestyle as a woman, you cannot turn around and say, it's men's fault that I don't have anyone to marry. It's men's fault that the dating pool is messed up. No, it's your fault. The best thing that you can do in your life is just to say, everything is my fault, and start taking radical responsibility for your own life instead of blaming and deflecting on everyone else.
A gentle reminder, a man who goes to work to provide for his family is sacrificing nothing because he would still have to work even if he didn't have a family. That is insane. And this got over 50,000 likes. And this obviously sounds clean to a lot of people, but it's shallow because it reduces providing down to the existence of work. Instead of looking at how a man's life changes once people start depending on him. A man without a family, he works, but he doesn't work the same way. He can take risks, he can be inconsistent, he can prioritize lifestyle over stability, he can quit when he feels like it. But a man with a family, he loses that freedom. Now every decision he makes, it runs through a different filter. It's no longer what do I want, but what happens to them if I don't? And that's the sacrifice. The sacrifice isn't clocking in, it's taking a job that you don't want because it pays more. It's showing up when you're tired, sick, or mentally off. It's passing up opportunities that's exciting but unstable. It's carrying pressure that doesn't turn off. A single man, he can afford to fail loudly. A man with a family, he has to fail quietly while recovering quickly and keep everything afloat. But the real issue isn't even what she said, it's what this mindset reveals. Because if someone can look at consistent effort and call it nothing, they've removed the ability to value anything. That's not a relationship you build, that's one that you get slowly drained in. Because now everything becomes, that's the bare minimum. You're supposed to do that. That doesn't deserve appreciation. So no matter how much you give, it keeps getting reframed as nothing. And most men, they don't realize this early. They think, I just need to do more. But no, you don't. You're dealing with someone whose lens is broken. And this is why men have to avoid women like this at all costs. Because appreciation isn't just being nice, it's a lens. Some people see effort and they recognize the weight behind it, while others reduce everything down to, you would have done that anyway. And if that's how someone thinks, you can give them the world and they'll still feel like they're missing something. That's why one of the most important traits in a woman isn't just beauty. It isn't just support. It's appreciation. Because appreciation multiplies a man. A man who feels seen will go further than what's required. He will literally go to the end of the world for a woman. Not because he has to, but because he wants to. And the thing is, you can't consistently minimize what a man does and still claim you respect him. Because that's not respect, that's quiet contempt. So the takeaway isn't emotional, it's strategic. And this is why you have to pay attention to how someone interprets effort. Because if they can't recognize sacrifice, they will never value it. If they never value it, you will spend your life overextended for someone who thinks you're doing nothing.
Man, just because a man has to go out and make money for himself, you discount the reason why he does it for his family. That does not make any sense, bro. Like that's what he's supposed to do. Yeah, the 50,000 likes is not surprising, bro, because that's a whole bunch of females feel like that's bare minimum when it comes to a relationship. Man goes put in 50, 60 hours of work, and that's supposed to be it. That's the bare minimum. That's a lot. That's 50, 60 hours of life going away while you go do something else. It might be taking care of the kids. It might be doing something at home, but it's definitely not putting in all that time to make sure that the roof over their head is solid. And then look, you just think that's bare minimum. Man, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Rap House TV.
Thank you.
Rap House TV.
Man, this clip kind of sucks, bro. Like, this clip kind of sucks, brother. Like, yeah, I mean, they got some down bad dudes out there that just don't care about their kids, man. This dude walked past his whole grown son. His grown son just was like, thank you. Like, you're a DoorDash driver, which is crazy. You haven't seen him in 4 or 5 years. He probably don't even recognize you. Well, he recognized him, but didn't say anything and kept walking. The son didn't realize it was his dad until he checked the camera later, man. That's insane. That's insane. You knew that was your boy. You didn't check in, man. At this point, you would just have to assume that God was giving you a son, brother. Like, it's time to be in your child's life. 4 or 5 years later, you dropping off goods. Like, that would have been a sign, obviously, for a lot of people. But nonetheless, guys, that's today's video. Don't forget to like the video, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. You know, I'll check you on the next one.